All right, well, this is just your weekly reminder. We post every Wednesday at 5 p.m. on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube for the full visuals. Go follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook at Nothing But Controversy, on Twitter at NB Controversy. Go to nothingbutcontroversy.com/shop to buy our premium merch, and go to our Instagram page and click the link in our bio to have access to every social media platform that we are on. Let's go to episode 46.
This is Nothing But Controversy. Four guys on a podcast and we're talking about sports. Four guys on a podcast and we're talking about sports. Nothing But Controversy with Matt, Dawson, Cam, and Shaner.
Well, what's up, guys? And welcome to episode 46 of the Nothing But Controversy podcast. It's been 2 weeks since we filmed one of these, and I've missed you guys.
Missed you too.
Hey, thanks. We are officially 93 days away from the Super Bowl. We are now in double digits.
Double digits?
Double digits. It's kind of crazy. Let's get into the schedule today. We're going to go into our question of the week, our bold prediction of the week, and our game of the week is the first three, as we usually do. Then we're bringing back one of everyone's favorite segments, Think Fast. And we're bringing back NBC Trivia. Oh my goodness, have I missed that? It's been like at least a month since we've done that.
Oh, yeah.
We got top five, and then our lock of the weeks in terms of betting. So let's head into our first segment, our question of the week. So since last week, well, midway through last week, I guess, was the midpoint of the NFL season. We're going to give our mid-season Super Bowl matchup prediction, okay? I believe at the start of the year I had Rams and Chiefs as my Super Bowl prediction. On the NFC side, I'm not going to waver. I still think the Rams, if they play at their best, they're probably the best team in the NFL. Not to mention they just picked up a premium Hall of Fame edge rusher. AFC is so up in the air for me, I find. Like, usually, like the last 3 years, it's been like, okay, it's like probably the Chiefs. Now it's like the Chiefs are probably in the lower end of the favorites to get there.
Bills just lost to the Jags.
Yeah, the Bills just lost to the Jags.
The Titans lost Derrick Henry.
Titans lost Derrick Henry, but they just had an impressive win over the Rams. Listen, I'm going with the Ravens. Okay? Maybe that's a stretch. I still think that they're the best team in the AFC North, especially when Lamar Jackson is playing like the way he's playing. If he plays at his best, like I said, he's the most unstoppable player in the NFL. Well, I can't talk. But yeah, Rams, Ravens, but give me the Rams.
I have no clue who I picked at the beginning of the year. If I had to guess, I think I had a Super Bowl rematch, if I had to guess. But I'm going to flip on both of those cases now, and I'm going to go in the NFC. What's it called? What did he say? Aaron Rodgers is what? He's not vaccinated, but he's
immunized.
Immunized. I'm going to go with the immunized Green Bay Packers out of the NFC. And in the AFC, I'm going to ride with Matty Ice. I'm going to go Baltimore Ravens. And I actually have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
I would love to see that.
I would love to see that too. I love Lamar. I think he deserves – not that he's been striving for one for too long, but I think he deserves one. Get it off his bucket list. MVP, Super Bowl.
Big trust.
Yes, big trust. But, yeah, I have Ravens, Packers.
Speaking of the Packers, Odell just said if he clears waivers, he wants to go to the Packers.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that before.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Yeah, out of the NFC, I'm sticking with my preseason prediction. I'm keeping the Bucks going to the Super Bowl. They're stacked on both sides of the ball, and barring anything major or anything serious, I can't see them not going back to the Super Bowl. In the AFC, I'm gonna go with the Ravens, but I'm not confident picking anyone from the AFC right now. I really don't know who's gonna come out of the conference, But I think they're due. As you said, Lamar has had his MVP, has had great seasons. So I could see the Ravens coming out of there. So for that, Bucks Ravens Super Bowl.
Kind of looks like LBS's Starbucks cups is Mike.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a bit off the board here. Not in the NFC. I do like the Rams and the Bucks, and of those two teams, I don't think you're going wrong. But I'm gonna go with the Cards to run the table. Once Kyler and D-Hop get healthy, that division. Look, other than the Rams, but the Cards already have a win over the Rams in that division, so I'm liking their chances. In the AFC, I'm really deciding. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Cleveland. The Browns, when they're healthy, look, they've had a lot of problems this year. OBJ is one of them. Now that he's gone, I think they're all focused and ready to go. And once Kareem Hunt comes back, they're gonna run you dry. They'll easily possess the ball for half the game. I think that plays well going into the playoffs, especially if they can get to the top of their division and have a couple of home games. So yeah, it's going to be a long road for them, but I think I like it, and I don't know, just for the sake of it, I'll take the Cards to win the Super Bowl.
I think we just saw our Super Bowl matchup in Week 9. Out of the NFC, I had the Rams from the start. So Dawson's very upset right now. If you're not watching on YouTube, if you're listening, Dawson's upset with me right now. But I had the Rams from the beginning. I think the Rams are still going to win. But listen, Tennessee coming out of the AFC, they just
Telling
beat
you
the
they're
Rams.
not that good.
They just beat the Rams. They smoked the Chiefs. They beat the Bills.
Yeah.
They beat the Colts twice. Seahawks, they beat them. Their only big loss is to the Cardinals. They did lose to the Jets, but I don't know what's going on. The Jets suddenly are big survivor killers. So the Jets, I don't know what's going on there. But look at the remaining of their schedule. Saints, to me, that's a win. Texans, twice. That's 2 wins. Jaguars, again. Steelers and 49ers, Dolphins, and Patriots. To me, they could run the table, finish first in the AFC. And if it's going through Tennessee, it gets cold out there in Tennessee. Not a lot of people like to play in the cold, and Derrick Henry will be back for the playoffs. With Derrick Henry gone, I think Ryan Tannehill has to kind of start building a connection with Julio. So maybe he has this time. Maybe he builds that connection with Julio, and by the time the playoffs come, they got all 3 weapons firing in A.J. Brown, Julio, and Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's crazy that at this point of the year we're already counting out like the Chiefs, right? The AFC team, the AFC champs of the last 2 years. They're the best player in the league. Like,
The only thing with that is, like, I don't think they've looked great one weekend this year. They haven't looked great one weekend. They've won. They've looked good. They have not looked like the Chiefs one single weekend.
You're right.
That defense is like very, very bad, like atrociously bad.
Dumpster fire bad. Yeah, I agree.
They've been unhealthy like a bit in the first half of the
Yeah.
season. Like I know Frank Clark missed a couple of games and whatever, but they are bad.
But like, you can't even count them out. This is how crazy the AFC is this year. I
Yeah,
find.
no, definitely.
They're still there. I wouldn't be shocked if they went. I mean, I actually would be. I'd be surprised if they went deep into the playoffs. But bro,
There's still 8
well
or
coached.
9 games left for
That's-
every team in the NFL. So
You think about it, that's a team like that could get in at like 6 or 7 in the AFC and just be the team you just do not want to play. Like,
Yeah.
you never know. Like, you feel like right now they're what? They're 5-4.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think any team right now feels comfortable playing the Chiefs.
Yeah,
'Cause if they pop off, they're still putting 50 points on you.
Yeah, like to me, they're still the best offense. Like when they're playing at their
They'll
best.
outscore you 50-49 and have absolutely no problem with it.
Yeah, like I know it's not a huge deal that they haven't had Clyde, but like that still factors in. Like you're missing your running back, your first round running back from 2 years ago. Like that does something. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
they're definitely
everyone-
missing him. Like they're
Yeah,
not
for sure.
putting up. They're not scoring a lot at all. So
To me, the people that say like the Chiefs have been figured out, like, oh, you just have to double Travis Kelce, double Tyreek Hill, like I don't buy it. I still think that Tyreek Hill is the most unstoppable receiver in this league. Like, it's impossible to cover that speed.
I think they got to get Josh Gordon going.
Yeah, like they have guys like that too. Like, but hey, you know what? If I was in the AFC, I wouldn't want to play the Chiefs. Yeah, those were our mid-season Super Bowl matchup predictions. 93 days away from that Super Bowl matchup. But let's go to our second segment, our bold prediction of the week. Okay, so my bold prediction this week is going to be my boy Darrell Henderson in LA. They're playing against the 49ers on Monday. My bold prediction is that he's going to have 150 plus all-purpose yards. Is that bold? It's kind of bold. It's pretty bold, right? Yeah.
Bold. All right. My Indianapolis Colts. They're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. No bold prediction there. The Colts are going to win. But one of the emerging stars outside of Jonathan Taylor, who has quickly become in the conversation for a top 5 back in the NFL, I think we can say, is second-year receiver Michael Pittman Jr., Liam Barkley, fantasy owner of Mr. Pittman. And, I'm not playing LBS this week, so I don't care to say this. I don't know if any of you are.
I am, yes.
Michael Pittman's going to go for 2 touchdowns and 150.
Let's fucking go.
As long as JT does the same, we're all good on this side.
There you
Fair
go.
enough. Yeah, so obviously we all know the NFL season's been filled with surprises this year. I'm not really confident about this one at all, but if the Dallas Cowboys performance is any indication of how they'll play this week, I'm gonna take Falcons money line plus 325. Great value. There's no real reason behind this one. I just love seeing the Cowboys lose. I mean, who doesn't, right? So great value though, and I could see it happening. So hey.
Boys, I have another college football parlay this week.
Okay.
Me and Liam lost a tough 2-legger last week. Purdue with the absolute heartbreak over Michigan State. They've beaten 2 top 5 opponents this year now. Once on the road and once at home. Not going to happen again this week. They are playing Ohio State, and they are 20-point dogs. Way too much, in my opinion. So they'll cover the 20, lay that. And Michigan State, the team they just beat, coming off a tough one, but they're playing Maryland. They're minus 13 right now. That's too easy to me. Maryland's one of the worst Russian defenses in the NCAA. So give me Kenneth Walker over 150, but give me Purdue plus 20 and Michigan State minus 13. Lock it in. Ride with me because I'll definitely be playing that this week.
Oh, I'm in.
I don't really know how much I want to say this one. This one kind of hurts.
Say it.
We're going over the NHL, boys.
The Habs go 0-5 this week. It's my
The
lock.
Habs are absolute shit is what they are. Jake Allen apparently either shuts teams out or lets in 7 goals. There's no in between for that. The Habs' next 8 games are not easy. The Habs' losing streak is going to hit double digits.
Wow.
What's it at right now?
It's at 2 right now. That means
Okay.
they're going to lose
Oh,
the next
fuck.
8 games.
They suck.
I'm hoping I'm jinxing this, but the Habs, the only winnable game I see in this is Detroit. And somehow Detroit plays like Tampa against Montreal every year. So
Except for this year.
except for one game this year.
2 games.
But isn't Pricey coming back?
He's probably not going to play
No?
for like no. He's got to get back into shape and everything.
All right.
So but then after those 10 games, they play Buffalo. So
Nice.
I'm holding on to a small glimmer of hope there, but double digits is where I'm seeing this losing streak go, boys.
Tank for Shane Wright, baby.
Sir.
Okay. Well, those are our bold predictions. Now we're going to head into our Week 10 Game of the Week. This week we're doing Cleveland in New England. All right? New England is emerging. I love to see my boy Mac Jones going off. Mac
not
Jones also
going
kind of took someone's ankle out.
Yeah, fucker.
Brian Burns.
All right. My score for this, I still think the Browns are a better team. I think we can all agree on that. But going into New England's always tough. I think the Pats are going to keep it close, but I got 24-21 Browns. Don't know what the spread is on that. I'm assuming the Browns are probably favored by more than 3 points. No?
Pats are 1.5-point
Yeah,
favorites.
1.5 points.
Yeah.
And the over is 45.
Oh, okay. My lock of the
That's
week might
nuts.
have changed. 24-21 Browns. My X factor is going to be I like the tight ends on both teams. I like to see a tight end on each team pop off, and whichever one takes over the game, I like to see that as the X factor.
Like it. I also have, you had the Browns winning, right? Yeah. I have the Browns winning 24-17. Okay, so they're going to cover the spread by a touchdown, even though the spread's 1.5. My X factor this week is just how much the Cleveland Browns can just shut all the noise aside of Odell, put everything aside, have a good week of practice, get everyone healthy, get everyone in the swing of things, and just play some good football. So my X factor is just the Browns' mental game, we'll call it.
I love it. Well, I can't bet against my team here. I'm going 24-17 Pats. The X factor just being really the Patriots offense. If they can put together some long, boring drives, keep that Browns offense off the field, I really think they could win this game, get a couple stops on the defensive side of the ball, and I think I could see them win this. And if there's a team who's going to have an elite system going into this game and trying to find ways to stop the run, it's got to be the Pats. So 24-17, I like it. As Cam mentioned before, if that Browns offense is just not on the field, I think the Patriots will be okay. So
Listen, I'm going to go on the record and say if Nick Chubb and Demetric Felton are not playing in this game, my prediction probably changes. But right now, they still have a chance. So I'm assuming at least one of them will play. So I'm going to go with 31-23 for the Browns. Both teams play good defense, like to run the ball. Both teams benefited from defensive touchdowns last week. Cleveland's being a little bit longer, but not much. So the X factor for me is the turnover battle. I think it's going to be one of those kind of boring games that you don't want to watch, but you also can't take your eyes off of. So whoever turns up, if Mac Jones can stay clean and like you said, LBS, just long drives, they'll be fine. They might win, but I like Cleveland here in a close one.
I have Cleveland also. 33-30, so kind of a close game. I think it's going to come down to the wire. My X factor is the Browns pass rush. Right now, they're the third team in the league with averaging 3 sacks a game, and the Patriots are giving up 1.9 a game. If they could get after Mac Jones, he does look poised in the pocket, but after so many hits, he's going to start turning over the ball. He's going to start overthinking. And really, they don't really have a number one receiver out there. Maybe, who knows, maybe Odell ends up there. But for now, with no number one receiver to make plays to help Mac Jones out, if he's getting hit all game, I think that'll be the difference to get the Browns the edge.
Odell's coming to the Saints, boys. He's coming to the Saints to get balls from Trevor Siemian. Oh, man. All right. That was our game of the week. And now we're going to head into one of everyone's favorite segments, a segment we haven't done in quite a long time. And this one is surely to be a doozy. We're going into Think Fast. All right, we're back here with Think Fast. I'm going to host this one. And it's surely to be a doozy because I like to call this Think Fast NBC Host Edition.
Ooh.
All right? So basically, what I'm going to be doing is asking some questions. Let's say situations maybe. And I want you to put down the name of the host that you think best fits that situation.
Can you vote for yourself?
But here's the kicker. You cannot choose yourself.
Okay.
Okay? So if I say, who's the sexiest person, there can't
Shane
be 5.
can't vote for himself.
There can't be 5 Shaners.
There could be
all right?
4 Shaners.
Okay, my first question. Which NBC host do you think would have the most success in the NFL today? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1. All right. I've got Cam. Shaner and Dawson have Matt. Cam and yes have Dawson. To me, I put Cam because hey Cam, because to me Cam is probably the guy who's the most in shape out of all of us right now.
Absolutely.
So that definitely plays a factor. I also feel like in all of our respective positions, we'd all get absolutely dominated. And I think the only person who would have a chance at being able to be a system quarterback would be Cam. Does that make sense? You know, like if that makes sense. But yeah, hey Cam, go to the NFL, bro.
Yeah, when this question popped up, all I thought in my head was, as much as he hates them, Matt on the New England Patriots, just a white receiver in the slot.
You're the man.
Just drop him in there. He's guaranteed like 7 grabs a game. Again, like Matt said, Cam is definitely in the most shape, but I interpreted this question as like you get an NFL training camp under your belt kind of thing. So I think Matt with one NFL training camp, an off-season workout plan, drop him in the Patriots offense, he's good to go.
I appreciate it. I'm sure-handed. That's what they need.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawson. I mean, give you a little quick training camp. I could see you getting down and dirty in the trenches. Lead blocking for JT or something. Come
Yes,
on.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I should have gone with Matt here because best kicker out of all of us, I would say. But
That's what I thought you were going to say about
here's
it.
what I was thinking too, is why I put Dawson, elite long snapper. Elite long snapper.
Yeah, true.
That was my thought process here.
Don't sleep on Shaner's long snaps either, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen one in a minute, so I
I'll
can't
sleep
say.
on my kicking before my hip fucking pops out. I just went with Matt. Whenever you throw something up, Matt's going to get it. So,
Sir.
I appreciate it. Okay. I feel like it's possible we've done this one before, but I just want to redo it.
Yeah.
Which NBC host would you prefer date your daughter?
I did ask this one.
Yeah,
100% done this.
we could get a perfect carousel here.
This one's easy for me since I can't vote for myself.
Oh, man.
3, 2, 1. All right, I've got Dawson. So does Shaner. I can't see what Cam has LBS. Dawson has Cam. LBS has Shaner.
Whoever chose Shaner is an idiot. Shaner's a fucking dirty dog.
That's what I was gonna say. Anyways, I picked Dawson because I see the way he treats women. That's the way I want my daughter to be treated.
Sir.
This guy's a saint. He's also kind of got some money, so I want my daughter to be taken.
Oh, man.
Let's not ignore the fact that we're all great guys at the end of the day. Unbiased. We're a great group of guys. So anyone whose daughter wants to date Matt, LBS, or Shane, feel free.
Cam can fuck off. I
Yeah,
guess.
seriously.
Cam has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Cam has
for
a girlfriend.
daughter
That's
these
why
days.
I said that.
Yeah, I can't lie, bro. It could have been anyone, bro.
Yeah.
Anyone in this group. Shader, you're the first one that came to mind, so I put your name down.
Respect, bro.
Yeah, nothing to say here. Like I agree. LBS got the flow though. I want if I'm talking about my family lineage here, like I want good hair. LBS has it. LBS has it.
Oh man.
What Matt said speaks for itself. Dawson, you are the man, my friend.
Hey, thank you.
All right. Well, that takes me into my next one. Which NBC host would you prefer stay away from your daughter?
Oh man, easy.
Oh, man. Fuck. I don't know who to put.
This is like low-key, like roast your dog.
Yeah, this is bad. I don't know who to put.
Lift them. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. Cam and Liam have me. Myself and Dawson have Shaner. I didn't see what Shaner you put.
I put Cam.
Okay. Shaner, it's not because you wouldn't treat my daughter right. I know you would. I know you're a sweetheart.
I'm about to get roasted right now.
It's just I know that you get yourself into some situations when you're drunk where you try to fight, and I feel like my daughter's going to be around you, and she might get caught in the crossfires.
Fair enough.
I don't
fair
want my
enough.
daughter coming home with a
Like
black eye.
fucking Joel Embiid getting angry and punching the air, but he actually also
Oh,
almost
man.
punches Lonzo. Oh, man.
I went, Marius, I know you would treat her great, but I know deep down you're just a dirty dog, you know? So
Yeah.
you're the only one that I could think of. So I'm sorry.
All right.
I have nothing against you, Matt. Like we said before, everybody, we're all good
Yeah.
dudes here. But
Yeah.
if there's one guy, no, how do I say this? If there's one thing I don't want my daughter eating, it's pineapple on pizza. And of all of us,
No
Matt is the
cap.
only one who advocates, like to his death for pineapple on pizza. So stay away from my daughter.
I never said that it was the best. To me, the best is cheese.
Yeah,
It's
see,
just
that's
pineapple on
even
pizza
more-
works to me. It works.
All right. Shaner, any last words?
I mean, Cam and Dawson have girlfriends, so I chose Cam because I chose Dawson to be the guy I would want my daughter to date. So just based off the fact that Cam has a girlfriend,
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna go with him.
There you go.
All right. We got 3 more of these, okay? Which NBC host would you prefer represent you in court in a murder trial?
Whoa.
My lawyer? Who's the best spoken here?
Did I actually do it or no?
Yes.
Okay, that changes things.
Whether you did it or not, you want the best lawyer.
Like, be honest, before we put our papers up, does anyone think you'd be a good lawyer?
No.
No way.
Probably not.
No way.
Damn.
Is that who you're gonna make your decision based
Something
on?
to say yes. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, I got LBS. Cam has me. My Shinner has LBS, and LBS and Dawson have Cam. So the reason I put LBS, because LBS always talked about being a lawyer.
That is true.
That's why I put him
Very
down.
true. Very
I
true.
feel like LBS would fight for me. LBS would be a big rebuttaler, a good rebuttaler too.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like Cam would come uber prepared. He would get all the information laid out. He would be very organized, and he would just present it in a way where the judge couldn't say no.
I don't think you've seen me speak in front of people recently.
The speaking is a whole different story. It's the organization I'm after.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
You
similar
can
to-
talk for yourself.
Similar to Dawson here, I just feel like Cam, would have everything ready to go, and give me my best chances at
Yeah.
being a free man.
Yeah.
My mind went straight to LBS here because of the lawyer/agent stuff, but Matt is the only person who didn't immediately say no when I asked who would be a good lawyer. So I want confidence in my lawyer, especially if I'm on trial for killing someone. That's all I gotta say.
I would fight for you, brother,
Absolutely.
even if you confessed.
I just went with LBS because I feel like LBS would be the guy that'd be sitting with me while the murder happened. So he would try and get both of us out.
Okay, we got 2 left here. Okay, so in this situation, you're like you die. Okay, so which NBC host would you let take care of your kids if you ever died? I.e., like who would you want to be your godfather of your kids?
Godfather of the kids. Ooh.
I don't think I've seen any of you guys handle young children.
I have actually.
All right.
There it
I'm
is.
kidding.
That sold it for me.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I've got Shane. Cam's got LBS.
Okay.
So does Shaner, and then LBS and Dawson both have Cam. Thanks, guys. By the way, fuck you.
Hey, no one voted for me either.
I picked Shaner because I guess I know Shaner the best, and also I've seen Shaner work with Pee-wee level football players, and I know that he's very good with kids, and he's a very good sweetheart. I know he would take care of my kids till the day he died. You're the man.
I think now I haven't had any of your food, but if I had to guess, the best cook it would be a toss up between Shane and Cam. So I went with Cam there because he's the best cook, so he can feed my child. And again, he also has a girlfriend, so that comes with it, right? So she's going to be taking care of the kid too. So
I'm
that
getting
definitely
docked points
factored
for
in.
being single, boys. What is this?
Yeah, my bad, boys. But and Cam is graduating the soonest, so I took this as I have a kid now and I die fucking whenever. Cam's
Oh, you don't
gonna
want
be
your
out
kids
soon.
growing up in 3B Little Forts.
No. No. Oh.
Oh, God, I
man.
feel
Probably
bad
the
for
last
any
place
kid
you want them
living
growing
up.
up. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, no real logic behind mine. First name came to mind was Cam, so, and I feel like it's a safe choice. Dawson just gave some really good reasons. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with LBS here. Listen, I know my kids are gonna like to be in the car, so LBS is the safest driver. So
Oh man,
Cam wants
that
to
was
be
an inside
reunited with
joke.
his
I'm
kids
just
sooner than
kidding.
later. Fuck.
Nothing.
That
Hey,
is
nothing
bad.
could have prevented that. An honest accident, but no, LBS. I would want you having my kids if God forbid anything happened to one of us.
All right, so you saw that I had Dawson's name crossed out. So I was going to go with Dawson.
Yeah.
But based on something that transpired in the past like 48 hours with football players, Dawson said that these kids make me not want to have kids.
That's true.
So I don't know if I would want to give kids to someone who doesn't want to have kids.
That's true.
And LBS apparently said he worked with kids. So LBS, you got my vote after you said that.
Look, it was
Because
also
I literally work with kids all summer. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, but no one saw you work with them. We don't know how good you were.
Okay.
I mean, he did get us like 300 fucking Instagram followers from
Yeah,
these
he did.
Listen, I know I said Shaner on this one, but I would be comfortable with all of you guys taking care of my kids.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go into the last one here. This is another kind of like a little roast one. Which NBC host would you most likely put on the floor with a crossover in a game of one-on-one in basketball?
Oh man,
Man.
like I will not be offended if you guys all put me. Also, I don't think I could cross any of you over.
Yeah, I cannot cross anyone over for context here.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
I have
man.
Shader, so does Dawson. Shader has Cam.
All right, fuck you, Shaner. Shane's my answer.
Cam has
Yeah, I put you
Shader.
because you volunteered.
LBS has all of you. Shaner, I would put you to bed.
Bro, I was
My
locked down
crossover.
defender when I played ball. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You'd see the ball going through my legs. That'd be the last thing you'd see. You'd be ankles broken on the ground,
Bro.
face first.
No
You see
way.
dunking all over your body, too.
I was a lockdown defender. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I'd put you to sleep with my handles.
So I also had Shane. And my answer was based strictly on who's had surgery on their lower half most recently. And that was Shane.
It won't be an ankle break. It'll be a fucking dislocated hip.
Yeah, a hip popper, we'll call it. And,
yeah, I just. Oh, sorry.
No.
I just have all Hall of Fame ball handling badges equipped,
Yeah.
so I would take anyone on this planet, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't really have anyone, but now that you bring up the surgery thing, Dawson, I'm gonna snatch another hip from you, Shaner.
Oh, man.
Yo.
All right, Cam volunteered, so that's why I rode with him. But now he's snatching my hip. I don't know how I feel about it.
Fair enough. Can't cross me with one leg though.
I'm gonna find a way. I'll find a way to cross you up with one leg.
Okay. Well, that does it for Think Fast NBC Host Edition. Now we're going to go into a segment that everybody loves, segment we have not done in like quite a while. That's NBC Trivia, baby.
Woo!
All right, so I made these questions like 4 weeks ago, thinking we were going to do trivia, and we just never did. So, yeah.
Nice.
Here we go. Okay. Got a lot of NFL questions. A couple, one basketball question, and a couple baseball questions. Okay. Start with the
Not
NFL.
gonna fare well for me.
This is one that I think a lot of you should know. Which NFL quarterback holds the record for most interceptions thrown in NFL history? You guys good? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I've got Tom Brady from LBS. I can't see what Cam's writing. He's got Favre. So do the other two. The correct answer is Brett Favre. Woo! We got Dawson, Shane, and Cam on the board. LBS, not a great start.
Oh, I'm starting to think LBS throws trivia.
Dude, I had no idea he threw mad picks in his career.
Dude, that was like his whole thing, was that he was like a
Reckless.
Gunslinger.
Gunslinger.
All right, question number 2. Who has the most passing attempts in NFL history?
Oh,
Attempts. This is a definite guess.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got Drew Brees from Dawson. I've got Drew Brees from Cam. I've got Tom Brady from Shaner and LBS. 2 of you are correct.
gotta be Brady now.
The correct answer is Tom Brady. And Shaner has jumped to an early lead, while LBS has jumped back into second place. Question number 3. Who has the most passing completions in NFL history? Hey, Matt, are you tricking me? Is this a trick question? Is it the same person? Is it a different person?
Probably not the same.
Who the frig is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I've got Drew Brees from everyone.
Everyone.
The correct answer is Drew Brees.
All right, the boys are buzzing here. Let's go.
After 3 questions, Shaner has 3. Everyone else has 2. Okay?
Okay.
Question number 4. Who has the most solo tackles in NFL history? Harder one.
I have no idea.
Major shot in the dark here.
Yeah, me too.
3, 2, 1.
Hold on, I'm not looking.
I've got LT from Dawson. I've got Bobby Wagner from LBS. I've got
That's a good
Brian
guess.
Urlacher from Shaner, and I have Ray Lewis from Cam.
Fuck, I was gonna put Ray Lewis.
That's a good guess.
I don't
The
think he
correct
played
answer is Ray Lewis.
Fuck.
Wow.
And Cam has tied it up.
You could
This
have
is
it.
a tough one. This next one is a tough one. I'm going to be honest.
I need it, so.
Who made the most field goals?
Who has the most sacks in NFL history?
Oh,
This one's tough.
Tough. I mean, maybe not, I guess. I wouldn't have known it.
I think I know this one. It's one of 2 guys.
3, 2, 1.
went with the gut.
We got Bruce Smith from Dawson. We got a question mark from LBS. I don't see anything. I got DeMarcus Ware from Cam, and I got LT from Shaner. The correct answer is Bruce Smith.
There.
Nice, Dawson.
Play your
That's a
Madden.
good one. That's a great answer.
Yep. Hang on, I'm going to cough. Okay.
I almost went
Next
Reggie White.
question.
I think he's number 2. I
Really?
think Reggie White's number 2.
Shaner already kind of asked it. Who has the most field goals made in NFL history?
It's one of 2.
Right now, everyone's tied at 3, except for LBS, who's at 2. I thought I was giving this one away, but I guess not. 3,
I think you are, but
2, 1. All right. Everyone's got Adam Vinatieri, and everyone is correct.
Oh.
All right. We've got a basketball question now.
All right, let's lock in.
Who holds the record for most points scored in a single season in NBA history?
I
5,
don't know. I feel like it could be.
4, 3,
How long did their seasons used to be?
That's why I'm.
One.
I'm gonna go with it, but
I can't see what Dawson's saying. Dawson says Kareem. So does Shaner. Wilt from the other two, from Cam and LBS.
Seems like Steph.
The
Steph.
correct
yeah, that's what I was
answer
thinking.
is Wilt Chamberlain. And Cam is
Come
now
on,
in the
Fuck,
lead
Cam. Close it out.
with 2 questions remaining.
if you tell me that this is the last trivia we'll ever do, I'll stop trying. I mean, I'll keep trying.
This is the last trivia we'll ever do.
Nah, no.
Who?
I have to find a way.
Who has the most home runs in MLB history?
Oh,
Oh man, between 2 guys, I think I put the wrong one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I've got Barry Bonds from everyone but Cam. Cam has Hank Aaron.
Aaron.
The correct
Okay,
answer
Reg.
is Barry Bonds.
Hey, Cam's throwing here.
Yeah,
throwing.
Cam's throwing this shit, bro.
Bro, I didn't know that. Is it?
Wait, are we all? No, we're not all tied.
And I
I think-
believe for the first time in
Are we?
trivia history, we are going into the final question
All
where
tied.
everyone is tied.
That's crazy.
This is intense, boys.
Who
Let's
wants
go.
to win?
I can't believe I'm here.
LBS, I'll throw it to you.
Matt, ask me who has the most interceptions all time. I know this shit.
LBS, we'll throw it to you. We'll let you have your win.
Give me that lay.
Last question before the bonus round, if anything. Who has the most strikeouts in MLB history?
Oh man.
I'm glad that it's this question because this is going to set you apart if you know it.
I don't know any old pitchers for some reason.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's one guy I have in my head.
This was the first name that popped into my head.
Oh my god! If this is right,
This is
you guys
the
are gonna
first name
laugh.
that popped into my head.
I'm going with him, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Mine's
I
definitely wrong.
can't
5,
remember his name.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, for the boys.
Oh yeah, Dawson.
I got Roger Clemens from Dawson, Sandy Koufax from LBS. I got Bartolo Colon from Shaner, and I've
I think it
got
might be
Roger Clemens from
Bro,
Cam.
why can I not remember his name?
Is it the guy with the long hair and the mustache?
The correct answer is Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, fuck. I couldn't think of
Are you
his name.
Canadian?
Who is that?
And now we're going to go into the bonus round where we don't write the names on the paper. It is the first person to shout out the name. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Who has the most hat tricks in NHL history?
Gretzky.
Correct.
Congrats, Shane. You win.
Fuck.
Fuck you.
Shane, I thought you said you were gonna give it to me, bro.
It backfired. I just thought too fast. I'm sorry. I didn't think.
Shane, start prepping those questions, bitch. Oh. All right.
I didn't say it. I was
All
talking
in a
about his
day's
brother.
work.
I was talking about his brother. I didn't say Wayne Gretzky. I didn't specify a first name.
Okay.
Oh.
Congratulations, Shaner.
Bye, Shane.
The episode 46 trivia champion.
I can't even enjoy my win.
Maybe I made that question a little bit too easy, but yeah.
No
Anyway.
heartbreaking.
All right.
Pretty
That
bad.
does
I'd
it
rather lose than win right now.
for NBC trivia. We've got 2 segments left. Now we're going to head into everyone's favorite segment, Top 5. So last weekend we had a football game and we were all coaching. We were kind of talking about different candies and stuff. So I decided let's just throw it in the podcast. Top 5 favorite candies.
Hey, why not?
Okay. Number 5, Mike and Ike's. Absolutely gas. Okay? Love them. Love the Mikes. Love the Ikes. Love both of them. All right?
Bro, the Ikes are disgusting.
Number 4, we talked about it on the sideline. I could just say lollipops, but I feel like that's too broad.
Yep.
But the Jolly Rancher pink lemonade lollipop is absolutely undefeated.
Yeah.
Delicious. Number 3, perhaps the most classic candy of all time, Skittles. My goodness, absolutely delicious. Number 2, I'm a big taffy guy, and Airheads. Oh my goodness, I used to have a relationship with Airheads. It was bad. Love them so much. And number 1, Starburst. Pink Starburst at that. My favorite by a mile. I don't like
All right.
the face you're making, Dawson.
I Starburst at 1 is questionable. Anyways,
Your
to
question.
each their own. You know what? Fuck it. Matt, I'll follow you. I'll bump out my number 5 and I'll put pink Starburst at number 5 on my list.
Thanks, bro.
At 4, sour cherry blasters.
Fire.
Fire. At 3, gobstoppers. Don't know why. I love those.
I forgot those existed.
Yeah. At 2, fuzzy peaches. Okay.
Yeah.
And at 1, if you've ever been to Canadian Tire and your dad had a quarter in his pocket, you've definitely had these, the little cherry sour things. Like, I don't know how to
Oh
describe them,
man.
but they're
Those are
so
fire.
good.
Wow, those are good.
What?
Yeah. These little things, like,
Oh, yeah.
and they're like super sour and like,
Yeah.
oh, so fire. That's number 1 on my list by a mile.
Your dad had a quarter.
Boys, I think I misinterpreted this question and thought it was favorite Halloween candy, and so I added chocolate things. And growing up, I wasn't really a big candy guy, so listen, there's gonna be some chocolate on my list. All right. Number
Yeah.
5, I have Kit Kat, classic Halloween candy, that you get. I love it. Number 4, Rockets. There's a little candy. I love Rockets. Those are pretty gas. What?
Nah,
Pure
those are good. I
fucking
like
sugar.
those.
Nah,
like
bro. In your top 5? No way.
Oh, wait.
I don't fuck with candy, like, to be honest. So
Yeah, you
the
fucking.
fact that it's in my top 5, it's there.
Oh
Number
man.
3, I have fuzzy peaches. Dawson had it. That's a fire fucking candy, if you ask me. Number 2, I have cookies and cream Hershey bars. Those little ones you get at Halloween.
So
Fire,
good.
So good.
fire. Number 1, the most classic chocolate I think on Halloween, Reese's peanut butter cups. Just undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also put some chocolate here because I don't mess with candy like that. But Dawson, you gave me some inspo, so at 5, I'm going sweet tarts. I don't know if you guys ever had those when you were younger.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
Yeah.
At 4, Sour Patch Kids, in the same family as Fuzzy Peaches, equally as good. At 3, thank you, Dawson, because cherry sours, I still eat those. Like I still pick them up sometimes.
So good.
At 2, I have Coffee Crisp. I think my favorite chocolate bar all time. Like a lot of people like to hate on it. I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
good.
Don't
Oh,
know
it's
why.
good, it's good.
Wait, what did he say?
Coffee crisp.
Oh, gas.
It's so
Yeah.
good. And at 1, like LBS, I have Reese's. Undefeated. Like absolutely undefeated. I'll take that over anything.
Yeah.
I did not put chocolate in my list.
Thank
I'm not a
you,
big chocolate guy.
Because
to
you
be
read
honest.
because you read the top 5
Yeah,
properly.
but last week it was chocolate.
In
so
all
put
fairness, you
candy,
did.
so-
In all fairness, you had the thing for Halloween candy last week.
Is
Yeah,
chocolate not? Is chocolate not?
I didn't change
considered
my
candy?
list.
Like,
What?
I know chocolate and candy are considered like separate categories, and I'm the same
Okay.
way, but like they kind of fit together.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
Because it all falls under Halloween candy. So then
Right.
technically they're candy.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, I'm not a big chocolate guy, so I left it off my list. Number 5, I have Airheads. Absolute gas.
What
so
flavor?
fire.
I didn't really have a favorite flavor, to be honest with
Bro,
you.
the white mystery
I was
one?
gonna say the white one
I
is
don't
the
really like.
Oh yeah, that
I
shit's
found
good.
like I don't know if
All
it
of
was
them.
just like a psychological thing, but sometimes I found it tasted good, and sometimes I found it
Because
didn't.
it's not the same. It's so what it is, the white mystery one, I read this. It's like the end of every batch
Yeah.
where they don't have enough to make like a X amount, they put it together and it's the white mystery one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fun facts with Dawson.
Yep.
Number 4, Starburst. The orange one can go. I'm not a big orange fan, to be honest. Number 3, you know the sour keys, like the little circle thing in the.
Oh man, I forgot about those.
Those are always so hard.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah,
are
you,
there.
you never
Yeah.
get fresh ones.
they're absolutely impossible to eat. Absolutely destroy your teeth, but they're fire. Number 2, Fuzzy Peaches. Got to be on the list. They were like the go-to. You know when you go to the movie theaters and like they give you like a popcorn and candy. Go
Anything
to.
from the second shelf.
Yeah, go to Fuzzy Peaches. Number 1, the Sour Cherry Blasters. Those are number 1. Always have been, always will be. So that's my list.
I'd like to give an honorable mention that could get me so much hate here, like more hate that's ever been dealt on this show, because you either love it or you hate it with a passion and think it's
More than
the worst.
candy bowls at the Super Bowl.
No, that's
No, it's the cinnamon things.
no. It's
No.
popcorn jelly beans, buttered popcorn jelly beans.
Those are so good. They're so
so
good.
good.
They're so good.
They're so
Wrong.
good.
You're wrong.
The Jelly Belly
You're wrong.
ones?
No
Yeah.
way. No
Yeah.
way.
Yo,
Yeah.
so
No way.
good.
Jelly
So
Belly
No
buttered
way.
Are
popcorn.
so disgusting.
They're
I
so
wanna
good.
throw up.
No,
You're
they're
wrong.
so
You are
good.
wrong.
So good.
No
bro.
way.
They're actually
I want to
amazing,
throw up just
man.
thinking about it.
There's no way you go into the bag and say, "Let me get a popcorn jelly bean." There's
I
no
go
way.
into the bag and I say, "Where the fuck are the popcorn jelly beans?"
No way.
Yep. No,
Oh, that's
Dawson, I'm
gross.
100% with you. They're
That's
so good.
disgusting.
The
No.
epitome of sweet and salty. Like, absolutely.
Absolutely
that's
disgusting.
So good.
To me,
Fantastic.
the only decent Jelly Belly that's like non like candy flavored is toasted marshmallow.
That's the worst one.
That one's also not good.
I like that one.
terrible.
I like that one decent.
Any
I
that are
love jelly
not
beans.
candy flavored are not good.
I love jelly beans.
Me too.
Except
Jelly
black
beans are
licorice.
okay.
Black
Throw
licorice.
back to the time that Matt dropped the fucking jelly beans all down the stairs.
Oh man, that was such a bad. I was
Oh,
wasted.
that was my
Walking
favorite
up the
video
stairs
of
and I
the movie.
tripped, and my whole bag of Jelly Bellies just exploded all
Fresh
over.
bag.
the
Fresh
stairs.
bag too.
Oh man, I was so fired up to eat them too. It was just
He was wasted too. That's the funniest part. Oh,
God. Fucking look up. Next thing I know, my brother's just out there, phone in his hand. The flash is on, just laughing at me. I'm just fucking picking them up, pissed off.
oh.
Oh man. Anyways, that was our top 5 favorite candies. Then we're gonna go into our lock of the week in terms of betting. All right. So I actually only had one block of the week, but after learning that the Browns are 1.5 point underdogs, I'm gonna parlay it. You know, I'm gonna go Browns plus 1.5
Ooh.
and Ravens minus 7.5 on Thursday against the Dolphins. In a parlay, lock of the week.
I love that.
Hey,
I love
thanks,
that.
bro. I love you.
I'm going to. Do I want to build a parlay too? Let me look. Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I'm gonna go a favorites parlay. Always risky. I'm gonna go Colts money line over the Jags. I'm gonna go Bills money line over the Jets, and Bucks money line over the Washington football team. We'll probably get you like a, I don't know, like minus 110, almost like a pick'em range. But lock that in. Lock of the week, absolutely.
Well, it seems like it's the week of parlays because I had one made up right before this we filmed the episode. I'm gonna roll here. Pats plus 3.5, against Cleveland. I'm taking the Falcons +9 against Dallas. The Bucks -3.5 against the Washington football team, and the Ravens -3.5 versus Miami. Puts the lay at +498. $100 wins, almost 600. Hey, I like it. I like it a lot.
Good for you, LBS. I like that.
Thank you.
And I'm happy you're before me because I really enjoyed watching college football last weekend, even though we did lose. If there's anything I took away, although Wake Forest lost to UNC, Wake is still that team. I think they can still win the ACC. So they're playing at home this weekend against NC State, who is clinging to their upset win against Clemson, which is not the upset that they think it is anymore. The line is way too short. We have Wake Forest -2.5 at home. Lock it in. Absolute lock.
Bold prediction: UConn +40 in Clemson.
No.
I'll take it.
I'll stay away from it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't think there's going to be any betting available for that game. Let's just be honest. There's no money to be made.
Oh man.
All right. Sticking with college football, we got 14 against 16 this week. A&M against Ole Miss. Over under is currently set at 55.5. I'm gonna take the over on that.
I like it. Boys, does that wrap up episode 46?
Yeah,
think it
I mean,
does.
listen, it's been a while since we recorded. I had a great time recording with you guys.
What's this? Our Andre Kostitsin episode?
Yo,
It was one for the
That's a
ages.
great one.
It was
Yeah.
one for the ages.
Hey, listen. Go to our Instagram page at Nothing But Controversy. Click the link in our bio. You get access to all of our social media platforms. Minimize this little video you got going on YouTube. Like, subscribe. And Shayna's going to give you a kiss, but also I'm going to buy a bag of Jelly Bellies and hand gift you all of my buttered popcorn ones. 'Cause I'm not-
Done. Deal. Bring it in, Shane.
Give me that.